Hello, this is Chemistry with Mr. Hire. I have a passion to impart the younger ones in secondary school and even those who are in colleges studying chemistry in maybe in part one and part two. From my experience as a tutor, I discovered that a lot of students they do have great challenge with calculations in chemistry. The calculations in physics and in mathematics, they are straightforward. Once you know the formula, you know what to do. But when you come to chemistry, calculations in chemistry are not straightforward. So a lot of students they normally have serious headache, with calculations in chemistry. So because of my passion and my body, I want to start this series. It's going to it's going to be up to up to 60 series. All the calculations in chemistry. Okay, I'm going to start from the foundation from the beginning, and I'm going to be breaking it down. I'm going to break it down, to the simplest way that anybody can understand. So today I'm going to start with you know, this atomic structure. I am not going to be defining what an atom is. I just want to concentrate on the calculations. Okay? Alright, so we are going to look at calculation of mass number and electron, okay, in the in an atom. Of course, we all know that atom consists of three subparticles, which are protons, neutrons, and electrons. Okay, and we know that the proton the proton and the neutrons, okay, they are located inside the nucleus. Okay, inside the nucleus, which is the center of the atom. And you have electrons, revolving or moving, okay, around them. Okay, this is the nucleus. It's inside the nucleus that you have the proton and the neutron. Now, in chemistry, the symbol of elements can be represented as A, capital M, and P. Okay, so in chemistry, whenever you see any symbol and you have a number down, a number up, the number that is up, that M is called the mass number. The mass number, call it mass number or atomic mass, is the same thing. Okay, the number that is down is what we call the atomic number. Atomic number or proton number. Proton. Okay? Whenever you see a symbol, okay, let me give you an example. I have something like this. There is sodium 1123. This is an example now. This 23 is the mass number or atomic mass. This 11 is the proton number. Okay? I hope we are together. Now, we're going to look at how do we now calculate the mass number and electron number in an atom. That is what we are looking at today. Okay, so quickly, I'm going to give us the tip for doing that. Number one, the atomic mass or mass number is your proton plus your neutron. Don't forget this. Okay? Mass number or atomic mass is equal to what? Proton number plus neutron. That's the first thing. Okay, the second one is how do we calculate number of electrons in an atom? There are two types of atom you must know. We have a neutral atom and we have a charged particle. Okay? So, how do we calculate number of electrons? Now, number one, in a neutral atom, a neutral atom is an atom where you don't have any charge, whether negative charge or positive charge. In a neutral atom, electron number is the same. It's the same as atomic number or proton number. It's the same as what? As your atomic number or proton number. Now, but in a positively charged atom, in a positively charged atom, for example, let's say you have A2 plus. Anytime you have a positively charged atom, your electron number is going to be the mass number minus the charge number, minus the charge number. Please, this is very, very important. A lot of students, they don't know this simple concept, and it affects their foundation in chemistry. So by the grace of God, I'm going to, address all these they are very simple, but they are very important. Now, before we start question, the third one is in a negatively charged atom. For example, you have A2 minus. You can see now it's negatively charged. Electron number is equal to mass number. Electron number is equal to not mass. I made a mistake here. Your electron number is atomic number or proton. Proton number, not mass. So that's proton number. Now, if it is negatively charged, instead of minus, we now do plus the charge number. Please, these three are very important. In a neutral atom, your electron number is the same as atomic number and proton number. In a positively charged atom, electron is proton minus the charge number. In a negatively charged atom, electron is proton plus the charge number. Now, we are going to look at past questions from WAEC, from NECO, and from UTME. In this course, all the questions I'm going to be solving, they will be from WAEC past questions, NECO past questions, UTME past questions, and some questions in A-level chemistry. So please, it's going to be an interesting course. So I'm going to solve some past questions from WAEC, from UTME, and some A-level questions under this. Okay? The first question I'm solving, okay, is a table. Copy and complete the table. All right. We have, I think this question is from WAEC past question. We have particles, electron number, we have electron, we have okay, what we have here is a neutron, then we have electron, then we have protons, and finally we have mass number. Okay, can't remember the year, but it's from WAEC past question. So we have W2 plus, we have X2 minus, we have Y, and we have Z. Now we have here, it gave us here 12, it gave us here 24, here 16, 27, we have, gave us 13 here, here is 12, and here is 11. So this is a question we want to solve on this topic. Okay, so this is a past question. Copy and complete the table. Now, remember I've given you the tips for calculating electron and mass number, and I give you a formula too. What's the formula? Mass number is equal to proton plus neutron. So don't forget. Now, look at this, look at the particles. The first thing you do is that you identify the particle. Is it a neutral particle or a charged particle? Look at this, there is nothing on top. Look at this one too, there is nothing on top. That means both Y and Z are neutral particles. Look at this one, there is a charge, 2 plus, is carrying a positive charge. This one is carrying a negative charge. Now, let's start with a neutral atom. Remember, I told you that in a neutral atom, the electron is the same as proton, okay, and atomic number. So, this is a neutral atom. Why? If the electron is 13, therefore, the proton will also be 13. Because it's a neutral atom, it's going to give you the same thing. Now, I have the mass number to be 27. How do I get a neutron number? Remember the formula I gave you? Mass number is equal to proton plus neutron. So, for me to get neutron will be mass number minus proton. So to get neutron, it's going to give me 27 minus 13, which is what? 14. So this is 14. Now let's go and do Z. Z, I have the neutron and the electron. Don't forget, Z is also a neutral atom. And in the neutral atom, the electron number is the same as the proton number. So if this is 11, this is also what? 11. So I need the mass number. Look at the formula. Mass number is what? Proton plus neutron. So for me to get the answer here, it's going to be 12 plus 11. So this is 23. Now remaining these two. These are charged atoms. This is positively charged. Now, I have the neutron to be 12, I have the mass number to be 24. So let me get the proton first. Using this formula, using mass number equals proton plus neutron. Proton will give me mass number minus neutron. Mass minus neutron. So this will be 24 minus 12. This will also give me 12. Now, remaining electron. Now, if you go and check the tips that I gave you, this is a positively charged atom. In a positively charged atom, the electron is proton minus the charge number. Go and check it. So the electron number is going to give me the proton, which is 12 minus the charge number, 12 minus 2. So this answer is 10. Now, for me to do this x2 minus, oh sorry, I think there is a number here that's omitted. That's 8 from the question. Was omitted. Now, for me to do this, I have the proton and the mass number. So I'm looking for the neutron and electron. Don't forget, this is a negatively charged atom. Let me start with neutron. Using mass number is equal to proton plus neutron. So neutron will give me mass number minus proton. Mass number minus proton. So here will be 16 minus 8. So this answer will be 8. Now remaining electron number. Go and check the tips that I gave you. When you have a negatively charged atom, the electron number will give you proton number plus the charge number. It's going to be 8 plus 2, which also gives me 10. So you see how we did all the calculations. Okay? I'm going to do one more example before I end today's class. I hope everybody understands. Okay? Let me clean it. I want to clean it now. Okay, the second example I'm going to do is also a wide question, and it's still copy and complete the table. It's a table. We have particle, we have protons, we have electrons, and we have neutrons. It's also a past question. So we have H31, we have aluminium, Al1327, and lastly we have oxygen, 2 minus 16 8. is what you have in this particular question. It's a past question from WAEC. We have particles. We have so we want to fill this table. Now, in this case, this is the question. So what we are given is the symbols of the elements with numbers written up and down. Remember what I told you? Whenever you see a symbol like this, the number that is up is the mass number, which is your capital M. The number that is down is your proton number or atomic number. So for this one, this is hydrogen 3-1. The proton is going to give me 1. That's the atomic number. The electron is going to give me what? 1. Why 1? Because this is a neutral atom. There is no charge on it. And because there is no charge on it, the electron number is the same as the proton number. But there is no charge. Now, the neutron number, how do I get neutron number? Go and use this formula. Mass number is proton plus neutron. So neutron will be mass number minus proton. That is 3 minus 1. So the answer is 2. Okay, now let's come here. This is aluminium 2713. 27 is the mass number, 13 is the atomic number or proton number. So to get protons, the answer is going to be 13. This 13. Now, this atom is also a neutral atom. Why? Because there is no charge on this aluminium. And since it's a neutral atom, the electron is the same as the proton. So here it's also 13. So how do I get the neutron number? Use this formula. Neutron is mass number minus proton. That's 27 minus 13. So here we give me 14. Okay. Now the last question I'm solving for today. This is O oxygen 2 minus 16 8. Okay. My proton number is 8. That's the atomic number. So this is 8. To get the neutron, I will use mass number minus proton. So that's 16 minus 8, which is also 8. Now, to get this one, this is electron. You now check the charge. This is a negatively charged atom. And for negatively charged atom, the electron is proton plus the charge number. So to get this answer, I'm going to give me 8 plus this 2. 8 plus 2. So we're going to have 10. So this is the solution of this last question. I believe that you enjoy this explanation. This is just the part 1 of this course. We have up to like 60 volumes. So please, if you are blessed, kindly share this YouTube link to students, especially in secondary school, those who are writing WAEC, GCE, IGCSE, even UTME for next year. This course is going to help them a lot because we are going to break down all the calculations in chemistry. See you next class.